Hey, if you're looking to create a set of financial projections for a commercial building, whether that's an office building, maybe an industrial space or a warehouse, then you've come to the right place because we have built a financial projection template built specifically for a single unit commercial building. And we want to help you be able to create a set of projections so that you can potentially get a loan to acquire the building or maybe raise some money from investors to be able to acquire the building. And this will help you create a pro forma of your projected income and cash flow and your balance sheet as well. And so I'm going to walk you through how to fill this out, how to put in all your assumptions, and see what the output is as well. Now, I have put a link to this template in the description of the video below, so you can go down there, grab that link. And then also, if you stick around to the end of the video, as a thank you for sticking around and listening, we are going to give you access to a coupon code as well, so that you'll be able to get a discount during the checkout process if you purchase the template. But before I dive into the template here, I just also want to mention my name's Adam Huxema. I'm the co-founder of ProjectionHub. And over the last decade, we've helped thousands of entrepreneurs create financial projections for potential investors and lenders. And today, we're specifically focused on this new template, our commercial building template. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through that now. All right, so here we are starting on the At a Glance tab. So this is kind of the end of the process. So once you've entered in all of your startup costs, your revenue and expense assumptions, you'll come to this At a Glance tab. You'll get to see your profit and loss at a glance, some key ratios, some graphs, some charts, and some summary data like the average number of office rentals that you have, average square foot per office, revenue per square foot per month, that sort of thing. You'll also get our 5-year income statement summary, 5-year cash flow summary, 5-year balance sheet summary, and then an income statement, cash flow, and balance sheet all broken down by month for each of the 5 years. So you'll get that monthly level detail as well. But in order to get all this output, we have a little bit of work to do. So I'm going to bring you back to the Input Assumptions tab here. And what we'll do is start filling out any of the cells that are in light blue. Those are assumptions that you can change. And so we're assuming our projection start month here of January 1st, 2023, with an investment of $1.5 million. So this would be equity into the deal. We're saying that the building is going to cost $4 million. We're going to need to furnish it with $200,000 worth of furniture. We've set this up as month 0. So this is like we are acquiring or buying this building, here in month 0. And we are going to take out a commercial loan of $3 million in addition to our $1.5 million investment to be able to purchase the building. All right. So with that, we're going to jump over to our Input Revenue tab, where we can fill out the space, the type of space. So we filled this out with the assumption of kind of commercial offices, but it doesn't have to be offices. It could be industrial space, it could be an industrial building that you're leasing to one tenant or several tenants. So this is an example for a commercial office space, and put in, hey, on the first floor, we have 6 offices, 2,500 square feet each, the annual rate per square foot that we're going to charge of $25 per square foot. And we think we will start renting these out in month 6 of the model. And once we start, we think, hey, we're going to rent these all out right away once they're available. And so we put 1 month as the number of months to rent all the offices available. Now, let's say you think it's going to take you a little while. So if we said 6 months. All right, so what that would do in the model is that we say, starting in month 6, we're going to start renting out these 6 units, and we're going to basically rent out 1 of them each month for the next 6 months. So it evenly spread that out over the time period that you enter in terms of how long it's going to take to rent out all the offices. So we're going to stick with just 1 month for this example. All right, so then we'll have first floor B, second floor office suites. So you can get the idea. You have a different number of offices, square foot available, and our rate. So overall, we'll see that, hey, we've got 55 different available units, office units that we could rent out, totaling 55,000 square feet of rentable space. We can enter in an annual rent increase. And then we're going to build in a vacancy rate. So we're just going to assume that, hey, we're going to always probably have some vacancy rate, and here's where you can enter that in by year. Now onto the Input Other Expenses tab, we can enter in all of our different operating expenses that we might expect and then break those down by category. So marketing, general and admin, building expenses, and other expenses. And we can also set these up as either a fixed dollar amount or percentage of revenue. And so, for example, for ad spend, we just put in 5% of total revenue. We're just assuming that, hey, we're gonna be advertising to lease this space, and we're going to just plan to spend 5% of revenue on an ongoing basis. Now, maybe we say, we've got a lot of small tenants and they are going to pay us with credit card. They're going to pay rent with credit card. And so we're going to have a 3% credit card processing fee for, all all of our total revenue, because we're going to try to get everybody set up on this option, as an example. Now, you could also say, only a third of our customers are going to pay us with credit card, and so, but it's going to be 3% when that third of customers does pay us with a credit card. It'll be a 3% fee, but since only a third of them are doing it, it's going to be overall 1% of our total revenue as credit card fees. And you can see different expenses that you can enter in here as well. All right, now we can add any salaried positions that are tied to this particular building. So maybe we do have a property manager and maybe 1 or 2 maintenance staff actually. So we've got we've entered in 2 here. It probably doesn't make sense for the size of building we have. So let's say, hey, we're going to go back down to, we'll have 1, and maybe this should be a part-time maintenance staff at $25,000. All right, and so once we've got all that entered, we'll be able to see our profit and loss at a glance. We see in the first year we have a pretty hefty net loss of $332,000 based on these assumptions, but that's because we are building up, we're filling the building out over time. And so we can see that, hey, by the end of year 5, when we're fully leased, less our typical vacancy rate, we have a nice net income here based on our assumptions in the model. All right, so as a thank you again for sticking around to the end of the video, if you go down into the description of the video below, there'll be a form that you can fill out. Fill out that form and we will email you our most up-to-date coupon code. You'll be able to take that coupon code and use it at checkout to get a discount as a thank you for sticking around and watching me fill out this template. So, and if you do have any questions or you need some adjustments or customizations to this template for your specific situation, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at support@projectionhub.com, and we will do our best to help you right away. All right, thank you.